Eala Biography, Acing Her Path to the Tennis Court. Every legend starts somewhere. Eala's journey began as a preschooler, swinging a racket nearly her size on the shell courts of Valle Verde Country Club in Pasig City. What started as a family pastime soon grew into a passion that took her across the world. At 13, she moved to Mallorca, Spain, to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy. It was here that she grew from a promising junior into one of today's rising tennis stars. Years later, Alex continues to make history and break barriers for Filipino athletes. She proves that even childhood dreams can lead to greatness, a purpose beyond the game. For Alex, tennis was never just a pastime. It became the language through which she expressed her ambition, discipline, and resilience. Tennis has been in my life for as long as I can remember, Alex shares. I started at 4, and it's always kind of been in my family. It just made me love the sport more. In my mind, I always knew that this is what I wanted to do. Her family's deep sporting background made the court feel like home. With her mother, Rafa Nadal, a former Southeast Asian Games medalist, and her brother, Miko, a former collegiate player at Penn State, Alex grew up surrounded by role models who understood the grind of athletics. That environment helped shape her competitive spirit and gave her the courage to pursue the game as her life's calling. The dual life of student and athlete. Long before her name appeared on leaderboards, Alex was living the dual identity of a student-athlete. From her early schooling at Immaculate Conception Academy to her years at Colegio San Agustin, she learned to manage rigorous classes alongside intense training schedules. Later, at the Rafa Nadal Academy, she balanced coursework with a lifestyle built around recovery, strategy sessions, and matches. For me, it was all about compartmentalizing, she says. When I was in class, I made sure my mind was fully on academics. When I stepped on court, I left school concerns at the gate, so I could give my training 100%. That mental switch helped me avoid burnout and stay present in whatever I was doing. It wasn't always easy. While other teens spent weekends out with friends, Alex focused on drills and training. Her brother joined her during family practices, and her mother taught her resilience. At the Rafa Nadal Academy, Alex continued that discipline under Coach Danny Gomez, who has helped sharpen her game and mindset for the past 5 years. Joan Bosch, a veteran coach known for his work with former world number 1 Carlos Moya and Spain's 2004 Davis Cup team, is one of the head coaches there. He has recently traveled with Alex on tour, helping her mentally prepare for elite competition and bringing decades of experience to her corner. This ability to focus became one of her defining traits, allowing her to graduate in 2023 while simultaneously sharpening her skills against Europe's best juniors. Lessons from the court. Instead of pointing to a single turning point, Alex takes a broader perspective and describes her growth as a collection of small but meaningful lessons learned each time she steps onto the court. She explains, "There was not one specific match, but the combination of all the little lessons I take from every match allows me to constantly evolve as a player." That steady process of learning has carried her to milestones that now form the backbone of the Eala profile. She became the first Filipino to win a WTA 125 singles title, the first to reach a WTA Tour singles final, the first to break into the WTA Top 100, and the first to capture a Grand Slam main draw singles victory in the Open era. After a strong run at the Prudential Hong Kong Tennis Open in November 2025, Alex officially broke into the top 50, becoming the highest-ranked Filipino in tour history. It's a proud moment that reflects her dedication and steady rise among today's rising tennis stars. Each win teaches me what's working and how to build on it, while each loss points out the areas I need to improve, Alex emphasizes. Advice to her younger self. When asked what she would tell her 10-year-old self, Alex points back to the lessons of family. "Honestly, I wouldn't change a single thing about how my journey came to be, and it would just be to listen to your parents and listen to your Lolo," she answers. Her grandfather, Roberto Bobby Maniego, or Lolo Bob, as she fondly called him, was her first tennis coach and one of the most important figures in her early years. Before she and her brother Miko moved to Spain to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy, it was Lolo Bob who introduced them to the sport and showed up every day to guide their practices. His guidance instilled in her the bravery, discipline, and respect for the game that became the foundation of her career. I remember he used to tell me, "Alex, you need to be coachable. Learn how to work with others. Keep your feet on the ground." Alex recalls, she continues to dedicate her milestones to him, carrying his tough love lessons with her on the international stage. Serving up your own breakthroughs. From swinging her first racket as a child to competing with elite tennis players, Eala's story captures the values that turn potential into success. She has lived by the discipline of compartmentalization, embracing adaptability in both victories and defeats, and maintaining her humility intact even as the spotlight grew brighter. Her advice, be coachable, stay grounded, and listen to those who guide you, is as powerful as any trophy she has lifted. Aspiring athletes can look to Alex's example. It shows that with focus, humility, and resilience, they, too, can serve up their own breakthroughs. As her journey proves that nothing is impossible when hard work meets the right mindset, she continues to inspire the next generation of Filipinos to dream bigger.